We're all guilty of judging a book by its cover, so let's talk about just exactly that. As I said in my intro, we all judge a book by its cover. Let's be real, we just do. That is just how marketing works. When you see something and it appeals to your eyes, it appeals to your heart, and you want to learn more about that book, product, thing, whatever it will be. It's, you know, you take it at face value a lot of times, which is, you know, a good and bad thing, definitely for sure. But books are one of the things that the cover is definitely one of the main draws for me when it comes to buying one or making me interested into it. Today I'm going to talk about some of my favorite book covers. Now, everyone has different opinions when it comes to book covers. I like a variety of book covers. Sometimes I like a lot on the cover. Sometimes I like simplistic covers. Today you're going to see a variety of them. So I picked 10 of my favorite book covers that I want to share with you. I have done these videos in the past, so if you want to see more of my favorite book covers, I will leave the links down below. I don't want to re-mention any of them, even though I probably will. First up, probably my favorite book cover of all time, it's one of my favorites I'll say, is Strange the Dreamer by Laini Taylor. Even though I've said recently that I don't love this book, the cover is gorgeous. This is the UK cover. I will say that's also a prime example because in different countries the covers are very different. Sometimes the UK cover will be better than US cover. If you want a whole video about like UK or US covers, which ones I like better, let me know. I know a lot of other booktubers have done that, but either way, this cover is beautiful. It also has blue splayed edges and just the back of it is beautiful. I love the like cerulean blue. Is that the right color? I don't know. And the gold and just how simplistic but how intricate it is. I just think this is a stunning cover. And even on the inside you have these beautiful pictures of butterflies and illustrations. It's just a beautiful book and I can't get over staring at it. I just love the blueness of it and how it goes well with the gold. It's stunning, hands down. We all know. Going from there, let's take a little bit more of a simplistic turn to a book, and that is Hungry Hearts. I love this book because this book shares with you exactly what the book is about. It's a whole book about short stories about food, and that is exactly what's on the cover. You have a bowl of delicious food. I don't know what it is. It kind of looks like a ramen, maybe Thai dish. I'm not sure. Please do not come at me for that. But either way, the cover is so appealing to me because you have this delicious bowl of food, and you can see even the aromas like wafting up into the book, and it's coming into the title as well. Even on the spine you have the same picture, and it's just a beautiful book, but it's simplistic as well because I love that it's got a cream color on the cover and it just has that really bowl of food that really interests you a ton. This is one of my favorite like simplistic covers. I think it is stunning. I don't know, maybe I'm the only one that like truly is in love with this cover, but I think it's just so adorable, honestly. Just, it's beautiful. I have a couple of like darker books that I love, and the first one is Wicked Saints by Emily A. Duncan. I love this cover. This is the Alcrate edition of this cover. I believe the original cover is not black like this. It's got this kind of lighter tone, maybe like a light gray, almost a cream color maybe, but for the black of it because it just, I think it represents the book. This book is kind of a dark gothic fantasy that I really enjoyed, honestly, but the cover I think represents it so well because you have the W and it's going down into blood, and the whole city's kind of red to represent like blood because this book features a lot of blood magic. And also as well on the spine it's got Barco, I don't know how to say that right, I apologize, but it's got that kind of gothic spin to it that I think the spine is truly what shines in this book. Like, that looks like one of those fake books that you buy for the spine so you can fool people to be like, look how beautiful this book is, but it's a fake book to store stuff in. I do that a lot. But it's just, I think it's just a beautiful book. And on the end papers, when you open it, it's got another one of those Barco, I don't know how to say it, but either way, it is stunning. And even on the inside, it says Let Them Fear Her with that kind of gothic font to it. I think this is one of those kind of dark books to feature on your shelves when it gets to like Halloween months because it looks spooky and eerie and it's just freaking beautiful. Another book that's kind of on the dark side vein things, I don't know what to say. Kill Girls by Claire Legrand, actually one of my favorite books of all time, I'll say. This cover intrigued me from the start. What intrigued me about this cover when I first saw it before I even knew what it was about was the face of this girl. I was for sure looking at this online that this girl was a vampire. I don't know. I think it was the shape of her lips and then her teeth. I could have sworn I saw a silhouette of like fangs, so I was like, vampires, I am in. That's a huge like appeal for me for books, vampires, just so you know. But regardless, it's not about vampires, sadly. I hate to burst your bubbles. I know mine was too, but I still love the book. I love how mysterious this book looks. Like, you don't know what this book is about looking at it. It's just about a cover. It just has a girl on the cover. Her eyes are barely showing, like one eye is showing. You don't even get to see, and there's moths all over it, so you're like, what's up with that? Her hair's taking up the forefront of the cover, and then you have this yellow font. I think this is a stunning cover. It's kind of a creepy cover, again, that you could showcase on your shelves for Halloween. I don't know if everybody else does that, just me. But either way, I think it's stunning. It's one of my favorite covers. Like, I look at this cover and I'm just happy. Yes, because I love the book, but because the cover is just so beautiful. I love how intricate yet simple it is, and I think the yellow font really helps it out. It really draws your eyes to the title with the yellow font. Let's go on with the simplistic side of things again, and that is This Adventure Ends by Emma Mills. This cover is legitimately like a painting because one of the characters in this book's mom is a painter. It's got stars on it, and it's just a cute cover. I'm drawn to really intricate, really gothic type of covers, but I'm also drawn to really cute, adorable covers. That's me 1000% to a T. But this one, it's just cute. I love the color tones in it as well. You have like this light blue and this dark blue, and it kind of goes into this teal and green. It's stunning. Even on the back, we can paint silhouetting what the book is about, and it's just a stunning cover. I don't know if the hardback is the same. I'm pretty sure it is, but either way, this is one of the simplistic covers that I just love and adore. There's a couple of book covers on here that I want to share with you that I have not yet read the book, but I love the cover so much, and I'm hoping the outside of the book matches what's inside. The first one being With the Fire on High by Elizabeth Acevedo. This cover is stunning. We have this beautiful woman on here with these big hoop earrings, which I love. I've tried to rock big hoop earrings, and I don't think I do as well, but goodness, this girl rocks them. And I also love this. I know this book is about this character. I forget her name, but she's a chef. So we have a whole bunch of like kind of blood oranges. We have some mandarin oranges right here, I believe. I think these are blood oranges. Please, I don't know. It could be grapefruit for all I know. We have flowers on here because I know she likes cooking with flowers, I think. And even on the back, we have a whole bunch of other fruit. Like, this is a papaya. I don't know. I'm not very good with like fruits, but it's beautiful. I do know, sad to say, this is the book of the month cover, but I do know if you get the original hardback cover, when you take the book cover off, it's going to be colored with fruit. Like, I think it's bright yellow and has a whole bunch of fruit on it and is beautiful. Wish I had that book cover, that's for sure. And I might consider, if I love this book a ton, I might probably buy the original cover because I think that is beautiful. Like, if you have a book and you're like, I love the cover, take that sucker on back. Sometimes book covers, like the actual hardback or even the end pages, are just stunning underneath, and this one is definitely that. But either way, regardless of me not having the actual hardback of it, the cover is still stunning. All the fruit aspects as well. It's stunning, and I love the colors of it as well. Another book that I have not yet read yet, but love the cover of, is Well Met by Jen DeLuca. I'm a sucker for this color right here, like a greenish, bluish teal. I don't know what the right word is for it or color, but I think this is such a cute cover. It's no secret that the women's fiction, romance, chick lit genre has, you know, really taken this illustrated cover trend and really blown it up. Like, let me show you some examples. Right Swipe by Alicia Rai, again, really cute. Illustrated people on the cover as well. Same with Red, White, and Royal Blue, really cute as well. Illustrated people on the cover. 99% Mine, really bright yellow. They like bright, usually these covers, if you notice, will have really bright covers. Illustrated people on the cover. Royal Holiday by Jasmine Gilroy, really bright green. Illustrated people on the cover. Same with Fix Her Up by Tessa Bailey. Really bright purple, illustrated people on the cover. Lastly, the Bromance Book Club. This one's kind of a little bit different, but still it's illustrated like back pocket with the cover and it's not super bright, but again, it's going with the trend of illustrated people on the cover. So yeah, suffice to say, I love all of those book covers I just showed you. I am a sucker for sure for this new trend now when it comes to romance books having illustrated people on the cover. It's just cute and I fell for it. Just so you know. Either way though, I do love this one a ton. The color really appeals to me. I also love as well this book I know is told like in a Renaissance fair, that you have like a dagger and a hat and like a goblet and a turkey leg, which all represent a Renaissance fair. You also have the main character like wearing a flower crown. She's kind of looking at the guy and he's like, no thanks. I like that too as well. Again, the spine is really cute. I love the different colors of the text on here as well. I think it's just a cute book. Will this trend continue? I mean, if I would put my money on it and my gut on it, I'd say yeah, because I think their sales are doing good with this trend. I'll probably continue on with it, and I'll probably continue falling for it. Another book cover that I love, but I have not yet read the book, and that is The 10,000 Doors of January by Alex E. Harrow. I think this is a young adult book. I'm not sure, but either way, this is stunning. Again, kind of a gothic book with the whole black, and then you have like it has like a kind of antique-ish like doorknob, if you will, and then you have a whole bunch of flowers that have keys all over them. It is a stunning cover. If I'm honest with you, I have not one clue what this book is about. It mainly appealed to me because of the cover. I want to say it's got to do something maybe of a different world because of all the keys and doors. I don't know, but either way, I fell for it. It did its job because I have it now, and good job, cover, for being beautiful. Next up, I have a couple of thriller books. Thriller books, I like the covers, but they're so mysterious that you never know what they're about. Like sometimes it's like a picture of just a house or a carnival or a Ferris wheel, and you're just like, I don't know what this book is about. This cover I love, and that is My Lovely Wife by Samantha Downing. Like when you look at it, you're like, what is this book about? Because you have this woman that, you know, you're used to a woman holding up like a handheld mirror. No, she's holding up like a butcher's knife and looking at her reflection into it. Doesn't that sound appealing? Even on the spine, you get a really closer look into it of her look at her reflection in said knife. And it's like, what is this book about? My lovely wife. Is my wife a killer? What is she doing? And I don't want to spoil it for you, but either way, this cover, I think the main appeal for it to me is just how mysterious it looks and how it draws your eye, and you're immediately like, what is this book about? Like, I love the spin how they did where, like I said, a woman usually holds up a mirror, and instead she's holding up a knife to look at herself in, so that's not creepy at all, but it's a really interesting cover. The other thriller is actually YA thriller, which is not a genre I really love, but I love this book, and that is Sadie by Courtney Summers. I am not usually a fan of books and even photographs that used to be a trend of black and whiting a photo and then like putting a jacket in color or like your eyes in color. Like it was a really weird trend with wedding photography a long time ago, and I never understood it, and I still don't. But for some reason, this book cover, like, it works. And I think the reason why is because it's not black and white, it's just white in the background, and you don't see a lot other than like her silhouette, and it's kind of like a pencil drawing, if you will, like it looks like a sketch. And then her jacket's in red, and you may think that, you know, because it's a thriller book, it's like blood and things like that. So this book is very simplistic in its cover, but I think it does it so well. Like, it's appealing, it draws you to the eye. If she dies, she takes the truth with her. Like, that looks appealing to me, and I love the cover. I just think it's really stunning. And even when you open the book up, like I said, look under your book, guys, there's a silhouette of like a pocket knife on the book. So you're like, what is this book really about? Either way, I love the cover so much, and the book too. If you have read this book, listen to the audiobook, trust me. There you have it. Those are some of my favorite book covers of all time. Now, of course, each year these book covers lists grow more and more because more books are being released and more book covers are coming out that I am just salivating over. If you have any books that have your absolutely favorite covers on them, please leave them down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.